Welcome to Organizational Behavior and Leadership, PA 910, Term 2 of 2021. The faculty members for this class are myself, Nancy Reed. I'm the course director and course instructor for Section A. Dr. Michael Estrada is the course instructor for Section B, Dr. Stephen Kellum, course instructor for Section C, and Dr. Jennifer Eames is the course instructor for Section D. I'm responsible for the content of the class and building out the Moodle pages, but each individual instructor is responsible for the delivery of the course content. So if you have a question, you need to direct your questions to whichever section's course instructor you fall into. The coursework for this class includes 2 quizzes, which total 30% of your grade. Those quizzes are available in Week 2 and Week 10. There are 9 discussion board posts, and that totals 40% of your grade. And then you have 1 written assignment in Week 8 called the self-reflection paper, which totals 30% of your grade. Let's talk a little bit more about the quizzes. How should you approach the quizzes? I would recommend that you sit down and do the reading assignments for Weeks 2 and Weeks 10, and be ready to take notes or highlight in your book, because this is an open note, open book quiz. The student should complete the quiz by Sunday night at 11:59, whatever your time zone is. You can only attempt the quiz one time, so you need to make sure that you plan enough time, which is approximately 30 minutes to 1 hour, to take the quiz in one setting. Once the quiz is completed and everybody has finished, in all sections, we will release an answer key. The self-reflection writing assignment is a major portion of your grade. And that paper is due on Sunday night, May 30th at 11:59, whatever time zone you are in. You need to have at least 3 peer-reviewed references in addition to utilizing your textbook. So a total of 4 references. 3 are peer-reviewed references from journals, textbooks, and then you also have to utilize your own textbook for this class, for this paper. In theory, we want you to dig into the assignments that you've previously completed in weeks 1 through 8 and utilize those concepts in this paper. Your peer-reviewed references should be no more than 5 years old. The paper should be about 4 to 7 pages in length. That excludes the cover page, the reference page, and the appendices. Most importantly, we want you just to complete the paper and do it keeping the grading rubric in mind. There is a template and an example provided. The discussion boards for this class are similar to the discussion boards you've previously done in the program so far. Students are encouraged to post their original post on Wednesday night at 11:59, whatever time zone you're in. And then you should post your response post by Sunday night at 11:59. The original post requirement is a maximum of 50 words with at least 1 professional reference, and you should have 1 reply post. The maximum word count for that is 300 words with no required professional references. You will be utilizing AMA formatting in this class as well, and this just helps hone the skills that you already learned last semester in PA 960. One of the focuses for AMA style that we emphasize in this class is using leveled headings. So their self-reflection paper, you should use level headings. And what level headings do, it divides primary parts into secondary parts and so on. And these headings reflect the progression of logic or the flow of thought in an article, keeping the reader engaged, and it helps guide them through what you're trying to present to them. Headings also break up the copy, making an article more attractive and easier to read. So let's look at the example here. On a level 1 heading, there should be, it should be bolded and all of the letters should be capitalized. In a level 2 heading, only the first letter of each major word should be capitalized and it should be bolded. So if you use the word the or of or and, those would not typically be capitalized, but anything else should be capitalized, just the first letter of the word. Level 3 headings, you tab over one tab and you make sure it's bold and you capitalize only the first word of the heading. You don't capitalize anything other than that first word. You should put a period and then hit your spacebar twice and then start your paragraph. So you will see in the example paper more about level headings. And so the paper is set up for you to help organize and help you understand better the level headings. The textbook for this class is Borkowski and Meese. It's called Organizational Behavior in Healthcare, and you do need the 4th edition. There's 2 terms ago, we were on the 3rd edition in this program, but last term we moved to the 4th edition, and you do need the 4th edition in order to be able to complete the quizzes. In the 4th edition, they have an added chapter that covers the quiz material. This book is available through online retailers such as Amazon. And then you also should utilize the AMA Manual of Style, a guide for authors and editors, and that is available digitally through the University of Lynchburg's library. So one thing I do want to note is if you're going to be taking a vacation or being deployed, just make sure that you are notifying your instructor via email that you will be out during a specific time frame. We do open up all of the weeks of the class so that you're able to view the assignments. You cannot submit them until about a week before the assignment is due, but you can go ahead and look and see what your required readings are and what the required work is. And so we just ask if you are able to try and work ahead and get those assignments done for anything that you think you can miss. Even if you can't work ahead, you still need to make sure that you let your faculty member know. And if you are going to miss a due date, please make sure you submit an alternate date for when you will be able to get it done. I found that if students will put down a date that they expect the assignment to get done, that helps keep them accountable. And all coursework, again, is released at the start of the class. You won't be able to submit the assignments, but you'll be able to go down and look at what is going to be expected from you for each week throughout the term. If you have any questions, please direct those questions to your assigned course instructor. And I wish you guys a great term.